Hello everyone, welcome back to my hot pepper growing series, and today we're going to be transplanting my ghosts. So these guys are going to be going to these red party cups that I have, and since I have 3 ghosts right here, I have 3 cups to hold the plants, and another 3 for the water to drain into after I water them. Now for the 3 that are going to be holding the plants, I'm going to take a pair of scissors, and I'm going to cut 4 large holes in the bottom on the deepest part of the cup. And this way, when the seeds are young, water will drain through the holes, and eventually the roots of the plants will make their way down through the cup and out of the holes. And when that happens, I can take my, what was the drainage cup, and actually fill it with nutrient water, and that way it'll be sort of like a static hydroponic system. So now I'm just going to cut the 4 holes. We don't need them to be too big. We need it to where the bottom of the cup will still stay there without falling out. So just kind of cut 1 large hole. There we go. And it's kind of big. So we'll try to make the other 3 smaller. So just kind of cut it in there, just like that. I suppose 3 will do. 3 large ones. Alright, there you go. Get that in focus. And that way, you can still have some support on the bottom, but the holes are large enough for water to easily drain through and roots to come out. So now that all 3 of the cups have holes in them, we can now start transplanting the actual peppers. Now the best time to do this with pepper plants is to do them as young as possible, but not too young so that they're not easily torn apart. But the reason why you want to do them when they're younger is because at this stage the roots go straight down rather than out, and that way you can get them out before the roots begin tangling with each other. So now I've added my medium and I've pre-moistened it, and now it's time to get the peppers out and into the cups. So here is sort of a delicate process, so I want to be careful not to disturb any of the roots. And first of all, you want to make a nice deep hole in the center of the cup. That way you can that way you're not curling up the roots. And so I suppose we'll take this guy out first. So I'm going to go straight down on all sides. And just kind of pull them out. Very gentle. Be careful not to damage the stem at all, because if you pinch it, then, well, it's safe to say it'll die. So just kind of take your time with it. There's no need to rush. It went a little bit deeper than I thought. There we go, beautiful. See? The roots went straight down. Not sure if you can see that. No side shoots on the roots, just a straight pair of set of roots, sorry. And now, hopefully you can see that, hold on. And now that you have the little plant, just kind of set them in best you can. Hold on, I need to make the hole a bit deeper, it looks like. These roots went deep. It's okay if they curl up a little bit. So then just kind of hover it up, cover up the roots. Gently pack it down. Pull them up a little bit, because we don't really want to bury the stem too much at this stage. Just a little bit. And there you go. Perfect transplant. And now just to do that with the rest of them. Alright, so now that we have all 3 of them transplanted, a very important step that we have to do is to make sure that they are well watered in so that the roots can take and so they can get some good support as they grow. Now I am using a fresh water bottle, but you should be fine with using water from your tap if you do this. So just gently water around the plant. Do that for all of them. Don't need too much, but it's okay if you slightly overwater them. That's what the drainage cup is for. So you can just kind of, if I can get it out, jeez. So just water until it starts draining out of the bottom. Get this soil nice and moist. And eventually, you should see water start dripping out of the bottom. Thought I saw a drop. So yep, just keep on watering. But that should be, yeah, there you go. And then just let it do its thing. Empty out the cup if you need to, if it gets too much water. And right here, just gently water around where the roots are. And finally here we are. Got them all set up, nice and watered. Got their drainage cups in now. Another thing that I would suggest is putting a stone underneath the top cup in each cup, and that way it'll help with draining in case you put a little bit too much water and the drainage cup fills up to the bottom of this cup, and if it were to do that, then it wouldn't be able to drain anymore. So just a little helpful tip. And so yeah, I'll give you another update in 2 weeks and we'll see how they do. There's a little jalapeno as well. So here are my plants 2 weeks later. Here we have the one set of ghosts that I planted with the other ones that I transplanted earlier. These ones actually decided to come up really late, about almost 20 days after planting, which is pretty crazy, I suppose. Here's a backup set of ghosts that I planted just in case anything happened to the first set that I planted. And here is one of the 3 ghosts that I transplanted earlier, 2 weeks ago. And for some reason this guy is almost turned completely purple on the leaves. Not sure if I can show you that and get a good shot of that. The leaves are turning almost completely purple, but the true leaves seem to be doing pretty fine, so I guess I'm not too worried about it. And here are the other 2, looking pretty good. This one is the smaller one, and here's the bigger one. Although the true leaf is looking a little bit yellow, I'll have to look into that. Maybe it's not getting enough nutrients, but with my eyes it looks pretty okay, so I'm not too worried. And here is my jalapeno. Look how much he's grown. Man, hopefully he'll Y out here soon. But I think he's looking pretty good. I got a time-lapse setup going. And man, almost the entire top half of the stem is purple too. Not really sure what that means. Not sure how well you can see that. Purple stem right there. I've heard that it's normal, but not sure. And finally, here's a habanero plant that I got from the nursery. It's looking pretty good. Top's kind of branching out a little bit. And down at the bottom, actually, I can show you, we got some side shoots doing really well. It doesn't look like they topped it at all, but man, that's some serious side growth that it's got. Very nice. The leaves feel nice and sturdy. Very healthy plant. And that's basically all my peppers. Not too much growth in the past 2 weeks. I was kind of expecting a little bit more in the sprouts, but this guy might not look like it too much right here, but when you look at the time lapse that I've been making, it's just crazy. Almost twice as tall, and the top's starting to look really nice now. And that's all for this update. I'll check back in 2 weeks and we'll see how these guys look. Hopefully there'll be a little bit more progress going on the sprouts. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these guys. Probably going to put them outside, and then same with these guys here. But these guys, at least 2 of them, I kind of want to keep inside with my jalapeno. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the habanero either. But we'll figure it out. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and tune back in another 2 weeks.